All right, everybody. Welcome back
Best
to
Buy.
the Sooner or Later podcast. I am the saddest host in online entertainment, Joey Gavada. Alongside me this week, we're going to war with James, the master debater Lopez. Oh, which one do I want to use for Alex? The pixelated one, Alex Medina. And Mr. 4 and 4K himself, Eric Nieto.
Hey, James, what was your title in the military?
I only got a specialist.
Specialist. Master debater specialist, James Lopez.
That is my specialty.
This week is episode 36, and we're reviewing for the second time 1917.
I was
Alex,
thinking that too.
Yeah. I'm really excited to listen back to and listen how much more you hate it now than you did back then. Alex, do you want to do the synopsis?
Sure.
Sure. Go ahead.
During World War I, two British soldiers, Lance Corporal Schofield and Lance Corporal Blake, received seemingly impossible orders. In a race against time, they must cross over into enemy territory to deliver a message that could potentially save 1,600 of their fellow comrades, including Blake's own brother.
Dun 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 dun.
Wow. Thrilling. Production.
It's a nice synopsis.
It is a really good synopsis. Directed
It's to the point.
Yeah.
Directed by Sam Mendes, produced by Sam Mendes and Roger Deakins, written by Sam Mendes and Christy Wilson. Holy shit, that's so small. Cairns. Edited by Lee Smith. Production companies are DreamWorks, Reliance Entertainment, New Republic Pictures, Alibaba Pictures, Mogambo, Neil Street Productions, and Amblin Partners. Release date, it premiered December 4th, 2019 in London, December 25th, 2019 in the United States, and January 10th, 2020 in the United Kingdom. It has a runtime of 119 minutes and a budget of $90 to $100 million. Oh my god, girl, what the fuck? What? Box office is $384.9 million. I'm not reading all the rest of that junk because all of this literally doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Its opening weekend, it only made $576,000 in
That's
11
a lot.
theaters.
It's not.
It's not a lot.
That's a lot to me with someone that doesn't.
It's an Oscar bait movie though,
Yeah.
So they don't always make a bunch of money.
It was one of those AMC artisan movies for sure.
Yeah.
Go on.
Rotten Tomatoes. It has an 89% with 455 ratings from critics, and an 88% with 30,502 verified ratings from users. Okay. James, when was the last time you saw 1917?
So the last time I saw it was this morning, a few hours ago, and then the first time I saw it was when we went to see the best picture films last year, right? This one's last year.
Yeah. No, this year.
Oh, this year actually,
This year.
but yeah, for last year.
Hosted by Marcus Theaters. Sponsor us, Marcus.
Dude, I'll be all about it, dude.
I'll do whatever you want, Marcus. Just sponsor
Yeah.
me, please.
Mr.
I
Marcus,
totally-
please.
Mr.
I totally
Marcus.
thought he moved on and didn't ask any of the rest of us the last time that we saw it. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Okay.
Eric, when was the first and
I
last
just wanna
time you
say
watched
quick,
1917?
Domestically, this movie made 41%, and
Thank
then
you.
internationally, 58%.
I couldn't find all
Wow,
that, so I gave up.
It's right.
Internet.
Okay, so typically we go to Box Office Mojo to
That's
find
where
all
I
that
was.
information. No,
That's where I
bullshit.
was, and that's where I got this opening was
Impossible.
and released it.
It's impossible.
She literally copied the right columns, but
not the left ones?
column is the one you need to copy.
I'll show you later. Well,
It used to be nice though before they were bought out. Like
Yeah.
now it's like it's kind of terrible.
Eric,
All right,
when was the first and last time you saw 1917?
I can't remember the first time I watched this, but it wasn't the first pictures.
The
for
best
sure.
pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first pictures.
The very first ones ever. That's why it's 1917.
I mean, 1917. Yeah,
that was the first time a movie's
first
ever come out.
war movie.
Yeah, in color.
First ever war movie. Go ahead, Eric.
And then I just saw it this morning.
Damn, this morning.
Alex, when was the first and last time you saw 1917?
The last time I saw it is when we saw it at
That was the first
the
time you
movie
saw it.
thing, and the last time I saw it was today.
The first time I saw it was at the Best Pictures. No.
No.
No, you
No,
because
we
you
went and
recommended
saw
it to
it.
me.
No, the last time I saw it was
No, the last time you saw it was this morning.
the first
The
time
first
I
time you
saw
saw
it is when it came out in theaters. We went and watched it.
Did we go see this in theaters?
Yes, because we were talking about it when we went and saw it at the movie thing. We're like, yeah, it's really good. Like, I
Oh
love it.
yeah, and then we were just hype as
'cause
dick.
you recommended it to me,
Yeah.
and that's why I watched it.
Man,
Right.
it's so memorable that you guys can really remember the first time you've seen it.
It's been a long year, you piece of shit. We saw the
just
movie
happened this year, man.
yeah, a year and a half ago we saw this movie. It feels like.
Well, yeah, you saw it last year.
Yeah,
For the first time.
yeah.
We saw it in 2019 when it came out.
Yeah.
That was one of the last movies we saw last year, wasn't it?
That and Sonic.
No, that
No,
was this
literally,
year.
1917 was the last movie I saw in theaters, I think.
No, the
no.
last movie we saw
I
was
saw Tenet, I guess.
Sonic.
no in
Well, Tenet.
2019, not
In 2019, this
2020.
movie came out on Christmas.
Yeah,
Okay, so yes, this was the last movie we saw in 2019, but it's not the last movie we saw.
I
before
didn't
it came
say overall. You take an ear cup off. You fuck! I knew this was gonna happen.
You ain't listening, Alex.
You're not. I hate her.
So you want to hear something funny? So
Yeah, because now this fucking review's off the rails. Fucking hit me with the funny while you're at it.
So there was a meme going around, like they were showing Shawn Mendes, and then like they were
Shawn
like,
Mendes.
yeah, people were like, oh, Shawn Mendes, and it was something about like him and Camila Cabello or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And they're like, they always talk about all that in his music career, but no one's talking about the fact that he's an Oscar-nominated director. And it was a meme for like a couple of months.
I feel like I almost make that mistake every time I talk
Dude,
about this
same.
movie.
I'm
too.
like, wait, Sam Mendes? Wait, isn't he like the...
wow, he's got such a beautiful voice, and he knows how to direct film.
Yeah,
Who'd have
and he
thought?
directed a lot of good films. Shawn Mendes.
a ton of them. Where the fuck are we at? Alex, why did you decide to have us watch 1917?
Because I really loved how this movie was directed and filmed. The one scenes were incredible, and the acting was fantastic. I really felt like I was following the men through World War One.
I didn't notice.
Did you write that down and
Did you
then
write
read
that
it?
down? Wow, that's revolutionary, Alex.
Hey, she's like, I always forget my points, so let me write them down. I get lost in the moment.
For all the
roast me with
audio
my
listeners,
stutter, so I can't
she-
stutter.
She wrote it in our doc.
Yeah, we have a Google Doc that we go off of, and she did the big brain play of writing the bitch down.
No, but I really liked how it was directed and filmed.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The one scenes were just like fantastic to me. I really liked them. That's the first thing I noticed when we sat down and watched the movie the first time. And I just thought the actors were really good too.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get on into it. Now we can finally start reviewing this shit. 8 minutes in. Let's review it. I think it'd be a shorter list for us to talk about what we didn't like first, right?
Nothing.
What didn't we like? I didn't like the fact that it had to end. I would have loved to have followed that man when he got home. He met back up with his wife.
Oh, I saw it January 7th, 2020.
Right on.
So you actually
Or
saw
January 9th. Or January 10th.
You saw
Oh,
it all
Lord.
3 days, huh?
I can't remember. Because I have 3 of them on my stubs, but I must have like canceled it and be like, oh, I can't make it today.
So wouldn't it be the last one?
Yeah, it should. Who
So
fucking
you
knows?
saw it on the
though?
10th.
but sometimes I watch movies twice.
Oh Lord.
Dude, I love
Oh.
that they let you do that though.
Unless he was like, hey, I'm going to see it today. Oh, I can't make it. I'll put it for 2 days. And then
Yeah.
the day of, he was like, you know what? I can't see it today. So maybe it is a middle date. Who knows?
The last
Who
movie of
fucking knows?
2019, Uncut Gems. Bless.
That's a good movie.
Oh no, you know what? We did see 1917 this year. We saw it January 18th. The last movie we saw in 2019 was Uncut Gems.
December 29th. It's when we saw Uncut Gems.
Yeah, we
It
the
probably
three of
came
us went
out
to
around
see
the
it.
same time, though, is why.
Well, no, 1917. Yeah, it came out early December
Mhm.
because I missed the IMAX showing and I was fucking livid. I was so fucking mad that I had to miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I did fuck up.
Damn.
Dude, we saw 1917 and then Frozen 2. And then Bad Boys for Life.
Bad
Oh,
Boys
that
for Life.
Bad
was
Boys for
actually-
2020
Life,
started off with a fucking banger, dude.
Yeah,
And then
Bad
COVID
Boys for
happened.
Life was the last one I saw before Tenet.
Damn.
and New Mutants I've seen recently.
Okay, what did
I just want to go to the movies.
Yeah, yeah. So do I. I got a free popcorn and a free large drink waiting for me at the movies.
They're gonna be out of business by the time.
I'll never see those drinks. So what didn't we like about this movie? Girl, do me a favor and angle your camera up.
I kind of didn't like the end.
Perfect.
What about it?
When he was running across the field, and it's only one part. It's only when he runs into the dude and the dude just like falls over and never gets back up.
No, do you know about that scene though? Did you look anything up about it?
If you read the facts, it's in there.
So that was actually a mistake. That take right there, he wasn't supposed to run into anybody. He was supposed to like bob and weave through everybody.
Well, obviously, yeah.
But on one of the takes, he fucking boom. He like ran that dude fucking over, and then he just got up and kept running. Like,
so
he didn't break character. He was like, I fucking hit this dude. Let me just get back up on my feet and fucking move.
But he ran into another person, and that person got up. It was only the first dude he ran into.
The second person, first person never gets up. But also too, like that scene, it looks cool. Like if you're like watching it and not really like paying too much attention to the background. A lot of people do some flops on some of those explosions.
Oh, they fucking
yeah.
It's some Power Ranger shit.
I just didn't like the flops, I guess.
Yeah, it's bad extra acting is what it is.
Well,
it's just extra acting.
He probably didn't get up because he was like, "Oh fuck, I fucked up this take, so I'm gonna just lay here."
Yeah,
like, I ran to the star of the movie.
Yeah. Shit, I would have stayed down too. I'd have been like, they got me.
I was shot, and maybe he got shot. You never know.
Maybe he
could have ran into him and got shot, and then.
Shit, they probably have cues like, "Hey, you go this far to get out of like the scene or whatever."
Yeah.
And he was like, everything's all jumbled up. I'm gonna stay down here."
Yeah.
Well, or that, or maybe he was supposed to get shot right there.
Or what? Yeah, what's the fact about it, Alex?
I just told
don't know
it to you.
if I actually. Yeah, that was the fact.
Oh, that was.
It's just that on that take, he was supposed to clean run it. Or on all the takes, he was supposed to clean run it. And then he fucking ran those two dudes over and kept going. And they were like, the raw emotion is so powerful. And they just used it in the movie.
After he's on the ground, there's two more like booms very close to him. So maybe he was supposed to get hit by another secondary boom. So he's probably going like 10 more. The guy that's on the floor.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He stays on the ground because like above him mainly, there's another like boom. Like, so you see the black smoke. And it's like, well, maybe he's supposed to be in that one, so he's like, well, shit, I'm about to have to fall anyways. Why should I get up and fall right back down again?
Yeah, then I look dumb as hell.
Yeah, I would just love to see what's going. Like, could you imagine he gets up and he walks forward and gets blown up again?
All crazy and shit.
Yeah, it would be too cheesy is the thing.
Yeah,
so,
it would have been.
Good move. Who is that guy? Let's find him. Let's
Pay
get him
that
on
extra,
here.
another $50. Give him some more beers. Get his ass out there. But I could see how that, like, but that's nitpicky. That's super nitpicky.
Well, exactly, because, like, this movie's great.
I mean, it's a little slow at points, but...
But you need that slowness, though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you need it.
Oh.
Well, this isn't fucking Saving Private Ryan where they're like, go hard.
Which is a fantastic film.
I'm not saying it's not, but it's just a different way. I feel like this movie, since the two main actors are so unknown for the most part, it's so easy to just get lost in it and make it feel like, holy fuck, you're like really watching two dudes doing it. Like going out there and fucking doing it.
The first guy's only in like the first half hour though, so it's really the story of
spoilers, big spoilers.
Hey,
big spoilers.
We already reviewed this movie once.
Yeah, we did.
Oh boy, went out like a bitch.
No, I think it was so powerful though, right? Because it's just showing you that not everybody's built for this. He had empathy and he died because of it. He should have fucking killed that dude.
But
he should have
careless.
I don't even think it was careless. I think he was selfless. He wasn't worried about himself. He was worried more about the enemy. And it got him fucking killed.
It's not that he wasn't worried. Go ahead, Eric.
They both pull him out of the plane, and then they drag him out, and then the dude's like, all right, let's end him. He's like, no, get him some water.
Yeah, that's a selfless act. Like,
but he assumes old boy's not gonna stab him. Like he assumes old boy's not gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20. Because if he knew how that shit was going down, he'd have popped him.
Yeah, he would have fucking stabbed him in the goddamn face, dude. But I think it in like Schofield, not that he lacked empathy, right? Because I mean he had to sit there and hold this guy as
he's been through shit. I feel like he's been.
Yeah, no, he did. That's why he got the ribbon.
Yeah. He was already on another mission that went to shit, and a bunch of people died.
Right.
So he knew, like, no, let's not. But in the moment, he's like, whatever, there's just two of us. They're just trying to do the mission. They're like, it's just not, because originally they're like, hey, just two of us. We're not bringing anybody else. And they're like, oh, no, it's fine. You shouldn't encounter anybody. So like, whatever. It's one guy. There's no one else. It'll be all right. We'll take care of him. We'll leave. But, I mean, obviously they should have killed him.
Yeah, they should have just murdered him.
Did you
The
know?
scene... Go ahead.
Did you know that Blake was in Game of Thrones?
He played 2 different characters in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Who does he play in Game of Thrones?
he was Tommen
Baratheon?
Baratheon
Yep.
and Martin Lannister.
He was only Martin Lannister in 2 episodes, and then
Yeah.
he was Tommen Baratheon in 16 episodes. So Tommen is the kid who threw himself out the window.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that's who that was.
Yeah, it's because he looks fucking totally different.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The actor himself is only 23 years old.
Yeah. But you can't see the blonde hair, which he's like known more for.
Right.
And then like and his face just looks a little like fuller based on just probably everything that's on
Well,
him.
he was a little ass boy.
He's only been in 8 movies.
Only?
Only.
Only dude,
The man
shit.
has been
One
in 8
movie.
movies
Yeah,
already,
come
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I would literally kill someone to be in a movie right now.
I
Have
would
someone
never have
confident.
like put together that was him. Now I see it. Now that you have like I see it on the stream. But
And that's why they fucking killed him, because they were like, bitch, you got Game of Thrones money.
yeah.
Get
You don't need to
stabbed,
be
you
in this
hoe.
whole movie.
Yeah.
But I do. What's interesting, like style too, like so the first like 15 minutes specifically, you're seeing a lot of what's his name? Not the main character. It's like the secondary character. So Blake, like they focus on him a lot. Like you see his face much, and then the other guy is in the background the whole time.
So, yeah.
And then
Go ahead.
and then like 15 minutes are like he's like age before beauty, and then the rest of that time it's now shot with him like kind of being up front, and it's really weird because you're like the first like 15 minutes you're like, oh, Blake's the main character.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna go save his brother. Like that's why they're doing this mission. Even all the scenes they're focused on him, and then it just does a shift. And like I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Like it was a good little like kind of like twist early on.
But they even foreshadow it, I feel like, with how many shots where it's like lingering on Schofield. It's like they're really fucking like when he goes to pick him up and the shot is just sitting there and he's the main focus of the scene the whole time. And it's like, fuck. And then having it, or already seen it twice, you're just like, damn, homie ain't
But
gonna
the thing
make
is
it.
too, they try to throw you off though because they have him like legit almost get blown up and die inside the cavern.
There ain't no way that man should have lived through that.
Oh no,
None.
dead. He internal bleeding.
Yeah, that
So-
explosion was right on his ass.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't die like in that moment, there's no way he finishes that mission because he bleeds out. Like
Yeah, he should
Plus
have
all
been
that
coughing up
dog
blood.
food can do, that shrapnel. Shit.
Yeah.
that dust alone, boy, his lungs would have collapsed.
Would have been dried as hell.
He would have fell in that mine pit, into that Minecraft shaft.
But like he died from an infection though anyways. Like his open wound was put into a dead man's chest.
Yeah.
He's dead. He didn't make it back home. He don't get a new
No.
fucking medal.
No, his
Nah,
hand
he
gets
lived.
cut off for
He
sure.
lived, dude.
Fuck no, he doesn't live. Hell no.
Dude, he writes the mother on his deathbed of old boy's mother, and then
Yeah.
he dies. Like he gets gangrene. Like there's no way he survives.
That or you're right. They just cut his fucking hand off. They take
It's
the bitch off of the
1917.
elbow.
There's no way they do not cut. Yeah, they're cutting his whole arm off, dude. He's probably shoulder deep, just gone.
Yeah, 100%. He got a cool medal though. It's made out of tin with some
Little
ribbon.
tin. Yeah.
Yeah, little ribbon.
But yeah, I can't really think of the only things that I'm not a huge fan of are when they have to do the transitions and they're done with CGI. It's painful, dude. Holy fuck. It like drops down to 10 frames and they add motion blur to it. And I'm just like, oh my God.
I do like the CGI though when they have him like dying. You actually see his color like fade, which is
Dude,
really
quick.
cool. Yeah,
When he goes pale, it's
crazy.
like, God damn, holy shit, he's
And
dead.
And they give him like a good like purple hue where it actually like I'm like, man, this boy's actually dead.
Purplish, bluish hue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Blake down to the market.
So
See my plums.
There
ahead,
was
girl.
a fact that says director Sam Mendes wanted 1917 to look like one continuous shot, but obviously the whole thing couldn't actually be shot in a single take. So Mendes and his editor Lee Smith had to hide cuts at various points, like characters walking through dark hallways that fill the screen with black or panning the camera past an object in close-up. According to Mendes, the shortest unbroken shot was just 39 seconds long, while the longest was 8.5 minutes long.
Why even do the 39-second one? What the fuck?
'Cause-
You're just wasting fucking time, you prick.
Did this?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Knock it out.
I expected the longer take to be longer.
They shot it essentially in like 8-minute chunks. Like
Yeah.
8-minute, like
Damn.
one 8-minute take and then a cut, and then 8-minute take and then cut. And you can see all those cuts. If you take your glasses off and you're squinting real hard, you can see the cut and you can see the transition.
Yeah,
And then
but you
there's
don't
times-
notice when you're just regular watching the
Yeah.
movie is the point, and that's what it's
Yeah.
like. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of the time it would have took them an extra like year, like to get it clean all the way through.
Yeah, to like plan it and shit.
Yeah. But like honestly, because it looks so smooth, like because it was nominated for best editing, but like it didn't win, and I think the issue
Who
is because
won?
it
Who won?
because they won cinematography, sound mixing,
Shit,
and visual
probably
effects.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No,
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody did win editing.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but like
That's
it's
fucked
because
up.
it was
That's
it
fucked
was
up.
too seamless though. Like it
Dude, well,
didn't
it's
get
Lee
enough of-
Smith, dude. He already had shit from Inception or The Dark Knight or those other Christopher
Oh.
Nolan movies.
He does Christopher Nolan movies.
Yeah.
But like I think it's kind of annoying when people are like, "Oh, they're too good," or like they've been too good for too long and they don't get awards. Like and even other stuff. Like it's like, "Oh yeah, well it looks so good that you don't notice it." So like they're like it doesn't matter, I guess. And I think the fact that no one really notices and it actually does look pretty much like one whole shot,
Yeah.
they deserve to win.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like the average viewer's not gonna be like,
No,
let me fucking. Joey will, because he's a little bitch, but. You
What?
know.
How do you make me bitch? It's not my fault that your dumbass is over here going, oh, I can't believe it. They didn't do an entire take. Are you telling me? Well, I'm just
I just watched
dumbfounded.
it.
I'm
I
but a lonely engineer. I would have never guessed it. You know,
I-
since my bank owns my car, I just can't. I
Alright.
couldn't see the cuts. Fuck you, Eric. You started a war.
Obviously,
was
they're
just
gonna be
like-
hidden cuts, you fuck.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, it's cool to look for them. It's cool to, like, see it happen and be like, that was definitely a
But then
fucking
you
cut.
talk shit about it. You were like, oh, it went down to 10
No,
frames.
because there are
and-
some cuts that are not good. They're just not. Like the CGI of him falling into the river is fucking bad. It's
yeah, but you would
so
have never
bad.
got that on the first watch.
No,
Like,
I
that's-
did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, when he falls, it's like,
Dude, but
oh, why
Joey's
the
a
fuck's he
pixel
look like
peeper.
that? I am
Yeah.
a pixel peeper. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But, like, it's a weird shot. And I get why they had to do it, right? You're using expensive-ass cameras, and there's no way you're going to get a crane that moves at 9.8 meters per second or whatever. Like, I get it. But, like, that kind of
9.81,
stuff...
dude, come on.
What is it? 9 point what? You fucking
9.81.
loser?
Put some respect
Actually,
on the
I
one.
studied a long time on the effects of gravity on the human body.
They should have paid $50 million more in the budget and
It got a
it,
better
all right?
camera.
They,
Oh, yeah, they-
$90 to $100 million isn't that big of a budget nowadays.
Shit, half of that was the cost of them digging those goddamn trenches.
That was a lot of trenches.
Those German trenches, though, top notch.
Dude, all the trenches, they were so deep and so long.
Nah,
deep as
the,
shit.
Which?
the English trenches, shit.
Shit.
Long sections of 1917 take place in trenches. The production team had to dig out entirely new trenches to be used in the film so that the trenches' geography adhered to the events
Depicted.
depicted in the script.
Depicted.
Depicted. Depicting everybody.
As a result, the crew ended up digging more than 5,200 feet of trenches, in other words, almost a mile, to be used during filming.
God.
Could you imagine? There's people that this was their first film working crew, and they're digging trenches.
Out there with a fucking period.
Miles,
with a
dude.
period accurate shovel.
I would say
Shit.
period accuracy,
Yeah.
probably.
Little, they're called like e-tools. They're like half shovels. They're not even whole shovels.
He's like,
You gotta get the right look.
I'm too good for this shit.
Dude, I bet you hella people quit. Why not just get an actual construction crew?
I guarantee they did. They had some
They had
big,
to.
some big burly motherfuckers out there.
I mean, they had a lot of extras. They're like, all right, everybody stand there and just start digging down.
So, you know what's funny? They had to use... So, for the scene that Eric was talking about earlier, where it's Schofield and he's running down the field, they actually went from one crane-operated machine to a different one to catch him running. So, when he comes up from the trench onto the field, it's one crane shot. And then two dudes who are dressed in extra uniforms grab the camera literally off the fucking crane and then move it to a second crane that's on a truck. And then the truck starts driving.
I think I've seen that actually, somewhere.
The fucked up thing, though, is that because those two crane operators or camera operators had to wear extras uniforms and were potentially going to be used in the film for the day, they got paid extra rates and not crew operator rates. Ooh. Which is so shitty.
What's the pay difference on that?
It's got to be a lot.
Shit ton.
Yeah. They pay extras $70. And
I would have wanted both paid. What are you talking about? I would have got both.
I'd have been like, I'm wearing my blue jeans. Fuck y'all, edit me out. I don't give a shit.
I wore my green costume. Keep me out.
Yeah, CGI. Yeah, full on CGI.
But yeah, that was like an insider video, like an insider movies or some shit like that I was watching earlier. And I was like, dude, if I was them, I'd be like, fuck you, Sam Mendes or Shawn Mendes or whoever the fuck you are. Your album sucked, you little bitch. But yeah, that editor, she goes hard.
Yeah,
goes
the editing's
so
fantastic.
fucking hard. Fucking edited
As
The
he
Dark
should,
Knight.
Dude. Yeah, he
Come
fucking edits bangers.
Only
Yeah.
bangers, exclusively bangers. The Truman Show? Come on.
That's
Come
a
on.
banger.
It is a banger. Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World?
I don't know what
Alright,
that
I
is,
don't know
but I'm
that
sure
one.
it's a banger, editing wise.
It's got Russell Crowe in it.
Oh shit.
He's okay in something.
He's kind of a
The-
piece of shit.
The nice guy.
I mean,
is that
The
movie
Gladiator.
Are
The
you not
Gladiator.
entertained?
I hear it's good.
I have it. I just need to watch it.
Yeah, I hear it's
It's
real funny.
fantastic.
Him and Gosling are great.
Dude, Gosling is fucking great.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So, girl, did you talk
You know
about
Ryan Gosling?
Did you talk about who was supposed to be Schofield in this movie?
No, I was gonna bring that up when we talked about his character.
We don't really talk about the characters. That's just more of a reference for us.
Oh, well, anyway.
Oh.
When
Mr.
Sam
Potter.
Mendes was casting the lead roles, he considered Tom Holland for the part of...
Dude, I'd have been like, hey man, why don't you just use them webs, Spider-Man? You'd got that a lot faster.
Damn, he's trying to get Doctor Strange and Spidey in this shit.
Dude,
Man.
this is one of the universes, dude.
No, he wanted Tom Holland for the part of Blake.
Oh, for Blake. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I could see Tom Holland getting stabbed and be like,
Stop!
Nah.
No! My
Nah.
Mr.
brother!
Schofield, I don't want to go.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Schofield.
But due to
Nah, I
scheduling
couldn't see
conflicts,
that.
he had to turn down the offer.
I'm
Yeah, he
glad,
was fucking an Avenger.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
was
I couldn't
probably
see.
the
I couldn't
schedule.
see that shit though. Nah.
Nah, like you.
He's in the movie 15 minutes.
No, 45
No,
minutes. I
but
checked.
like,
Because he
come
got
on.
stabbed, and then I fumbled for the controller and went, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I paused the movie to see how far we were into it. 45
And then it
minutes.
says his MCU co-star Benedict Cumberbatch managed to find time to make a brief appearance toward the end of the movie.
Dude.
Shit, he stood there, had 4 lines.
Yeah, he went, hey, we're going to kill all these young men. And he said, no the fuck you're not. And he went, okay.
Dude, he was that was a cool foreshadowing too when he's like, make sure there are witnesses. Because Cumberbatch was like,
he wanted to fucking fight.
well, the issue is like, in his perspective, he's like, yeah, they do this all the time. They stop, they start. People are gonna die anyways. He's like, I think we got him on the run. Let's win this. Let's end this now.
If they die.
Is
they
this
die.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, he is
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Damn, you get our whole little rant we just went on that. You
Yeah,
had nothing.
I was
Whoa,
not even
I had
listening
no
to
idea.
this.
No, I had no idea what you're talking about. Doctor Strange. I was like, he
Oh, no,
wasn't
we
in
got
it.
that. We figured that out.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
But
Still
then when
not
I
listening.
when I clicked on his Wikipedia, I was like, that's fucking Doctor Strange.
Why didn't y'all tell me that?
She said, oh, I thought that shit was Sherlock Holmes only.
Who said
I don't
other
think
like
you've never seen Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock Holmes, have you?
No.
Yeah, she's not gonna get that joke either.
No.
She said, "Who the fuck is?"
And I've
Benedict
only
Cumberbatch?"
seen Doctor Strange in the
Benedict
one Avengers
Cumberbatch.
where he like
What?
in Endgame.
Yeah.
That's the
'Cause-
only time I've seen Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
so-
you haven't even seen his actual solo film.
No.
Have
so-
you've seen Infinity War though? He's in that movie too.
Nah.
Barely.
Only Endgame. We're an Endgame only household.
It's all one movie in
Yeah.
my perspective.
Like Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is
Yeah.
one movie.
Yeah,
We watch them
gotcha.
both at the same
Oh,
time
you're
every
right.
week.
Whatever.
You're right. 6 hours. There
Look,
you go.
I finally got there, so what does it matter? We're here.
You know what? You know they say it's all about the journey. You know,
It's all about the friendships we made along
just like
the
this
way.
movie. It's all about
Yeah,
the
it's all
journey.
about the journey.
Nah, that ending. I needed. Nice throw. I needed them to hug each other. I did not have the
also, yeah, that
emotional
ending.
resonance.
Fuck that ending, dude.
He doesn't know, old boy.
Nah, but like he can empathize with him. Like his brother was a friend of his.
I needed a Dutch and Arnold. I forget what his character
Dude,
was.
half of his like company just got blown up. Like I'm pretty sure he's like in shock and doesn't want to be touched right now.
And
He touched his hand. He shook his hand.
Well, no, he didn't want to
He
do
want a full
anything.
embrace of a hug.
You don't know what he
No.
wanted.
He
I
didn't-
do because I seen him not want it. He didn't do it.
That's
Yeah.
not the same.
Even in the beginning, he was like, "Go get your wounds attended to, and go to the mess hall and get some food." Like he didn't want anything to
Well,
do
no.
with him anymore.
The Benedict Cumberbatch said, "Go get your wounds attended to."
Yeah.
And then when he found him, he was trying to contain his fucking sadness. So he's like,
Go to the mess hall,
"Go to the mess hall."
get some food.
And then that's when he turned around and he was like, "Hey, can I write your moms though? Would that be okay if I wrote your moms though?"
Your mom's though.
Your mom's no.
And then he's like, "Yeah, fuck it. You know my dad died, so she ain't been getting none." Beat
And
that
now
shit
his
up.
son's dead.
Yeah, I really liked Mark Strong as Captain Smith.
Who the fuck? Who are you talking about?
John Smith.
Yeah, the very
Jon
same.
Snow?
As Captain Smith, the third
Oh
character.
man,
Yeah.
yeah, he was like
I like that character.
he was a really good like moment of calm, cause he was like really like, "Hey, I get it.
Don't-
Shit is tough, bro."
Hey, don't dwell on it,
He
bro.
was the
Yeah, bruv.
reassurance he needed at
Yeah.
that moment.
It does suck for Schofield though because like that stuff. It's like, oh boy, literally they were buddies, of course, and he's legit. He's just like, man, I would not have sent you. Like I wouldn't have brought you if I knew this was what it was. Like they were just
Yeah.
chilling. He was minding his own business. He's just wrong place, wrong time, and had to like
Yeah.
legit fight for his life. For,
But
like,
it's not
a day
even
and a
wrong
half.
place. I mean, you could even look at it as like right place, wrong time, because like he was there. He was where he's supposed to be. He was hanging out with his boy, who he was supposed to be hanging out with. It's just the wrong fucking time to be hanging out with that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like they break down right after they get out of the German mine shaft. The dude's like, "Man, why the fuck did you bring me along to this shit?"
Yeah, but
Why'd you
even
choose
then,
me?
He's even, but like that's the only time that he lashes out at him.
yeah.
Even then, he's like, but you're my boy, though.
But then once he dies, he's like, "Oh shit." That's why he saw quiet in the truck.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, I gotta do this shit though. I
But
got a
it just-
broken lung though.
Cause like you're just in the shit though. At that point, it doesn't matter. You lash out, you tell him, man, fuck you for bringing me here. And then now it's like, all right, we got a mission. Like he just need that moment because he literally almost died too. Like
Well,
he had
and-
multiple times where he almost
Well,
died.
5 minutes into the fucking mission, he put barbed wire through his hand.
Yeah.
He was being a
Dumbass.
fucking idiot though. I think
Let me
that
hold,
was him.
let me
being
hold
dumb.
it like this.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he was like, man, I should just be sitting down in the grass, not grab no barbed wire.
I should be
Barbed
eating my
wire.
rotten ass bread.
Oh boy, was that old boy?
My
He was
little
like,
ham and cheese.
shit, better than nothing.
That old boot meat. But yeah, I mean, and he made a promise to a dying man. He had to keep that fucking promise.
Yeah.
He couldn't go
true,
back
yeah.
on that
Because
shit.
even when he delivered the message or whatever, he couldn't even like relax. He's like, well, now I gotta go find his fucking brother.
Yeah. But in the end, he does have like a moment of clarity. He's like, okay, I'm done. But like, he's just so exhausted. The best thing for him was falling in that river. He had time to fucking relax and drown a little
Yeah,
bit.
he fell asleep in that bitch.
Yeah, he would have died there too.
Yeah, I made the joke. He fucking passed out and he went, "Oh, fuck, I'm in water." I
Yeah.
forgot. It's so comfortable.
There's no way he survives that.
No.
But then you got to hear a song.
Yeah.
A song,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm surprised he didn't fall asleep. That shit was putting me to sleep. I was like, damn, homie, you out here spitting.
I thought for sure he was gonna die after he talks to the brother and sits down by that tree.
He probably did.
He may have, though.
Pass out.
Like, you don't know. He could have died from exhaustion.
So I didn't put this in the facts, but they said that over 100 like crew members peed on that tree that was filmed in the final scene because the bathroom was too far away. So they would just go and pee on the tree.
So you sit and piss?
I guess.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, he's already drenched. What's a little piss?
Yeah.
Roll that back.
Miss me with that shit.
I'll let you take that back. Don't worry
Nah,
about
man.
it. Okay, never mind. You're right. What's wrong with a little pee?
Like he barely even some shoulder piss. He'll be all right. He barely leaned against that tree.
Nah,
He sat on that
sat
fucking
down in it.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you don't know what side they were pissing on.
He's like, damn, it's a
That's
little
true.
moist.
It's a big
They're like,
tree.
all right, we shoot it from this side, pissed on the other side.
Shoot away from camera, boys.
Yeah.
So who was your guys' favorite side character? Because basically everybody's a side character except for Schofield. Because even Blake's kind of a side character. But,
Yeah.
like, I think mine is Andrew Scott, which is the guy at the very end of the English trench who, like, blesses them with his liquor. And he's
Yeah.
like, good luck, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, the guy's funny.
Yeah.
Well, because he's like a character actor, so it really helped.
so
Like
good.
he stands out. A lot of people are just still. It's so like everyone's the same character except for like a handful of characters.
Yeah, ugly
Even when
English
he's like,
dude.
Yeah.
he's like, hey, and when you're done with that flare, toss it back.
Yeah.
If you run into any Huns, toss it back before they kill you.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm tired of losing these. It's like, what?
But I also love that guy and everything, though. The first time that we saw it, when I saw him, I was like, hell
Hey,
yeah,
what
we're
else-
getting
what
some
else has
good
he been
actors
in?
in this bitch. What's up?
What else has he been in?
I really loved his character in the Sherlock TV series. I was like, oh, fuck, this man's don't give a shit.
He was also in Saving Private Ryan.
He wasn't Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, shit. James, there you go.
Your boy.
He's in Black Mirror.
Soldier
Black
on the
Mirror.
beach.
Yeah. Fleabag, I hear that's good. He's in.
I've also heard
episodes.
that Fleabag. Oh, yeah, he was in the episode of season 5 or 6 or whatever that I did not like.
Yeah, I
Smithereens
mean,
is
I think he's
terrible.
good. I think he's good in that role, though.
Oh yeah, he plays
It just-
crazy really well.
Yeah, he's really good in that episode. It's just like it just doesn't really feel like a Black Mirror episode.
Right.
But I mean, I think standalone, he does a great job.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor.
I don't think anybody else really stands out like in the movie other side. Like,
I really like Colin Firth's character too, though. You get a sense for how fucked things are when he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, it's y'all. It's just you guys. No. Y'all don't get no help." And like I forgot the line verbatim, but he's like, "Whether it be from the trenches to the crown, the person who travels alone travels fastest." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Woo, you spitting bars, guys."
but I mean, it makes sense because you seen how much trouble that company was having moving across because there's like, oh, there's this big ass tree. Oh, the bridge is down.
Yeah.
Like, if they try to move more people, it would have been too hard to get through. I feel like they could have sent at least a squad of 5 or 6 people, but
Yeah, they could have Saving Private
Small.
Ryan did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have
I'm trying
fucking
to
SEAL
figure
Team
out-
6.
they should have sent a special forces team. But
Go ahead,
whatever.
bro.
I'm trying to figure out why it took them that many men to move that tree.
Because they're
Dude,
a
trees are
bunch of
heavy as
fucking
shit.
idiots.
No, like I understand it's heavy, but why did it take them that long to move it with that many men? As
Because they were trying to pick it up and move it instead of
Instead of
rotating it.
pivoting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I'm gonna
like,
let you know,
They're done.
and I was in active duty, but whenever they told us to do something, we'd all stand around like 30 minutes and then be like, I don't want to do this.
Hey,
And then
tax
someone
dollars,
try to
ladies.
grab, someone trying to do this, and it's just like you're in a shitty situation. You're like, why the fuck do I got to do this?
And,
So
and
they-
back then, I'm sure it was more like, they weren't like actively enlisting. Like they were probably recruited and had to go fucking fight that war.
Yeah.
So like those are not only people who don't want to move this fucking tree, they also don't want to fucking die and don't want to be out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
So
they were
they're
probably
just-
drafted is the issue.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But like they're just lazy and they don't want to be there. They would rather
Yeah.
be at home sitting on their ass picking lint out of their belly button or whatever he did in 1917. I don't know.
Once somebody in command actually went over there and told them to do it, they did it.
Yeah.
They were just pussyfooting around the whole time until
They're like, oh shit, we can't lift it.
They were also not trying to go on a life-saving mission either. So they were like,
well, yeah,
fuck it.
they weren't trying to go forward. They're
Yeah.
like, let's hella dead people. Why are we going? Let's stop here.
Let's just fuck around.
So it's like, all right, if we turn back, maybe I can get out of this.
Maybe. Yeah.
Cumberbatch is cool in the end, though, like in his small part or whatever. Because, like, for a second, you're like, damn, they really about to kill all these people. This movie gonna end, they all just gonna die.
All 1,600 of these motherfuckers is dead.
Because if the other guy doesn't come up, and I'm assuming he was lower rank, because at first Cumberbatch said something, and then everyone's like, oh, okay, that's the decision. And then he reiterates it, Schofield, and he's like, wait, hold on, let me look at it. But Cumberbatch was like, nah, this is my mission.
Set. He was like, man, I'm trying to earn a tin medal out here.
I'm trying to motherfucking kill these Germans.
Shit.
Fuck these people.
And then because the little guy was like, good job, chap.
Well, yeah, because he probably fucking gets yelled at all the time by that dumb fuck. And so to see somebody stand up to him, he was like, you got massive balls, homie. Your shit is like melons on your fucking shit.
There's a lot of stuff like that too. Like when they don't let him in the door, like there's a lot of times where they're like, someone go to a room and there's like a bunch of officers in there. They're like, hey, I was told by such and such to go in there. They say, and they would be like, the people who's outside the door, like guard or whatever, would be like, they say no one can come in. It's like, but I was told by such and such. They're like, nobody can come in. And it's like situations like that. It's like, but I was told.
Yeah.
Like,
but my mom told me.
Yeah,
And
it's like,
gotta let me in.
And then and then people just start pulling rank. It's like, oh, well, in there, I don't know the British ranks or whatever. But anyways, they'll be like, well, my person's higher rank, so he said I can do this. It's like, well, my person's the same rank, so he said I ain't got to do shit. Like, it's just, so then he literally just like busts through.
Yeah, his adrenaline must be fucking just.
What, he had nothing to lose at that point.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's probably dead tired too, though. And he just ran a quarter mile. Shit.
Dude, how far do they have to go?
A quarter mile. He had to. Oh no, like from
In the whole mission.
Shit, I don't know.
Because they say it in the beginning. Because they're like, oh,
About 900 yards, I think.
no, it's miles.
900
Dude.
yards. Shut the hell up. A 27 around a 27-mile area from 27 miles they had to move. No.
And he did that shit in like a day and a half. That's crazy. They were running a lot. He was running for his life a lot, and the river definitely helped him.
Yeah, that river helped.
Shortcut.
Yeah, he didn't run in a straight, or he went like in a straight line and didn't go like with the streets and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying here 27 miles.
Could you imagine? Like, that's a lot of distance.
I'd have died. I would have died. What do you mean?
I would
can't
cut my hand in the
imagine.
barbed wire and be like, hey, you didn't make it.
Dude.
But they couldn't. The barbed wire was it before or after the ship blows up? Before, right?
Yeah, it was
before.
before.
Yeah. But so even before I got blown up, I'd be like, yeah, nah, not for me.
No. You tell me that's a
outta here.
dead horse? That horse is dead? Nah. That
And
smells
blown
bad.
up, not
Yeah.
even just like.
Missing half its
Yeah.
face and shit like that. It was half
Yeah.
skull. Those flashlights though were cool as fuck looking. I want one of those
They were
flashlights.
bright
so
as shit,
bad.
dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they were. I didn't know they have flashlight technology like that.
Yeah,
back then. I thought it was all
Yeah,
lanterns.
we might have to check some
Historical
accuracy.
facts.
Yeah, they had some LEDs in those bad boys for
Yeah.
sure.
Did they have batteries in 1917?
Shit, yeah, they put 2 potatoes in the bitch.
Yeah.
There were 2 lemons, and they let the
Yeah.
bitch run on lemons. So do you guys know why Sam Mendes wrote this movie?
Nah.
He wanted to be a star.
Yeah, he was like, I want to make one of the coolest looking movies of all time. No, so, and it's at the end, he dedicated it to his grandfather because his grandfather would tell stories like this. And he was just like, yo, that's crazy as fuck. Like, that legit happened. You jumped off the bridge as those crazy Germans were shooting at you, bro. You did that? And so he wrote it to, like, honor those war stories that his grandfather would tell him about World
Makes
War
sense. Makes sense.
That is pretty awesome.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. And I think that it lends to why it feels so real. Because you're like, that's probably something his fucking grandpa told him. He's just fucking, like, making it reality.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I wanna
something
see
like
that
this
shit.
totally could have happened. Like, obviously, it's dramatized, and obviously, I don't think it was a 2-man like thing or whatever. But I could totally see a mission similar to like this happening, where they sent some people to stop an attack because they couldn't move everybody.
Yeah.
Like, it's reasonable to think that happened.
Yeah.
Like, and that's
And
the thing, like,
you already know, old boy, did the thing with the old French lady. You already know, dude.
Oh
you
yeah, they
know.
had to cut that out a little bit, but they
100%.
fucks.
yeah, that's what gave him his second wind.
100%.
They gave the baby the milk. The baby went to sleep.
The baby went to sleep. Yeah, and then they went
in
to
the
town.
dresser.
Yeah.
We gotta pass the time somehow.
Yeah.
That was a nice moment too, though, where you were like, "Oh, this dude gets to relax just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's gonna be okay." And then
He had
the bell starts ringing, and you're
You had
like,
a
"Oh shit."
concussion.
He had a couple of moments where he got to relax, but like I feel like that'd be worse. I feel like
Relaxing?
because then like because he went to relax to like getting like fucking shot at again, having to like run again, and like just to flip that switch on
Your
and off.
adrenaline's just like fucking spiking
Yeah.
down.
I'd want to be just straight 100% all the time. Let's get this over with.
Well, yeah, I mean that nap when he got shot in the fucking head probably
Yeah.
did not help him at all. That really shit all over him.
Dude has brain damage, fucking no arm, like dude's hurt. And dude, you seen all that mud on the boot? I also thought that was cool scenes when they it's like they just started this mission and they were so muddy and wet, and I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a
that would've
long
horrible.
day.
Dude, yeah, I mean like that's how they would die too, though. You
Yeah,
fuck
trench
you
foot,
fuck
boy.
around and get trench foot. Kiss your ass goodbye. You're fucking.
That dude probably has
GG.
one arm. He probably has no feet, one arm missing.
Oh shit, he's a cinder.
He's concussed, like his brain is mush.
Hey, yo,
There's
but
no way he's okay after this. There's no way he's like lived a normal life.
The trauma alone, there's no fucking way. Like even
And
if
he's
he
already-
didn't get trench foot.
He's already traumatized from the first battle he was in. Like
Yeah. All right.
It'd be like that, man.
it does be like
So we're
that.
46 minutes in. Let's move on. We let's continue to suck this movie off a little bit more, and then let's shit on it real hard as we can. So, James, what was your favorite part of 1917?
So visually, when there's this, well, I guess that scene in general where he's like looking down at the guy and the town's like on fire and it's all dark and red in the fire and he can't really tell like who it is or what's going on. And then when he gets closer and then just gets so dramatic and then oh boy tries to kill him and he almost dies again for the 15th time. But no, like visually though, it looked amazing.
How
and then just the scene in
menacing.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like how menacing the shadowy
Because they're
character
just
is.
both walking towards each other.
Yeah, they're like sizing each other up, trying to figure out what
Like, wait,
to
who
do
the fuck,
and
is that Paul?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Paul!
Wait,
Well,
wait
and
a
then-
minute.
Because even later
That
on, you
ain't
see like
Paul.
because at first it's like, man, why did he have his guard down so much? Like the guy that was actually like, like walking around.
They were
But then you see
lit.
how,
They were
yeah,
lit.
they're all drunk. You see later on, they're like all over the place, just drunk, just hanging around or whatever. That's
That's why old
town.
boy missed so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't lying.
Well, they
He
were
was
all
shooting
hip
just to
firing.
shoot. Dude, that's what I said. He ran up and had the gun literally on his hip, like he's
Yeah.
fucking Han Solo. Or
I was
some
like,
shit
why
in
don't
this
you
bitch.
why don't you pause for a second, line it up?
I get it's dark.
It's
You
that
can't
plot
see
armor.
Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, I feel like hip fire was not the answer.
Fuck no.
Um,
He probably also didn't expect to see an enemy soldier in that bitch. He's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait.
Pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew.
How the fuck did you get in here?
Yeah.
Really though, because they blew up the bridge. Like they were probably like, "How did he get up here?" And they had a sniper.
Yeah.
Like he
Like how did
should
he
never
get
got that
him?
far. Yeah.
Eric, what was your favorite part of 1917?
I gotta say the music, excellent, man. The soundtrack of this movie, oof, got me hot and bothered.
Okay.
But
Go ahead.
I also like the night scene with the flares where he was running through the initial city.
You guys want to know how they did that?
No, tell me more.
What? I said, do
Tell
you
me
want?
more, dude.
Do you want to know how you did it? So
No,
yes.
tell me more.
no, I don't. Tell me more.
Read
so,
between the lines.
So what they did for every scene, right? So Alex brought up how they had to build like a mile of trenches, right, to kind of get everything down. So they were rehearsing for 6 months before they started shooting. And before they even built the trenches and shit, they were rehearsing and literally timing their steps to make sure they got everything down perfectly, right? So what they did was they built model replicas of each scene before they even built it in real life, down to like debris. Like they built it down to like each plank of wood to make sure that everything was set up perfectly so that all of their steps would match every single time.
Or like even every little like break off of brick.
Yeah, everything. Every little minor detail. So then for the flares, what they did was those flares weren't just shot up into the air. They were tied onto a piece of rope. And they were actually dragging the flare up and dragging the flare down to get the timing right. And for what they did to measure that before they got to the scene was they built the model replica of the torn up city, and then they actually put a light on a string on a piece of metal above the
little model.
the replica, and then they would drag it and time it and see how the shadows moved on the replica, because that's how they were going to move in real life. So they were actually able to plan out the route based on how the light was coming through the windows from the replica, and it matched exactly in real life.
There was so much time and like effort put into this.
It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
Like they literally thought of everything.
So make sure everybody who's listening and you guys too, go watch the Insider movies about the making of this, and you're just gonna be like, this fucking guy's a genius. This Roger Deakins fella, he's got something going for him. He's got a vision. Because it's crazy. The amount of work that they put in is just insane.
It's Shawn Mendes guy.
Yeah, it's Shawn Mendes. No, he can screenwrite and film right.
He's incredible. Alex, what was your favorite part of 1917?
I have a few favorite parts. But my favorite is when he's running across the battlefield.
So the final scene, the final running scene.
Yeah.
Where Schofield.
I like the lighting on it. I like how it's so bright. Because most of the movie's dim and ugly.
Ugly?
I mean, it's supposed to look dirty and grimy, and it's ugly.
What was your second favorite part? Because this is your movie, so tell us all your favorite parts. Fuck it up. We got time. We got 9 minutes.
You got two.
No, my second one is when he finally gets to the camp or whatever, and that dude is singing. It's like really emotional because they're just like preparing, like we're gonna die. That's it.
Whoa! They don't think they're gonna die.
They
know
they're gonna die.
Yeah, they don't think they're gonna die. They know they dying.
Yeah.
It's like
they ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3, baby.
Nuh-uh.
Blake ain't gonna be
in 1918.
Yeah, I made that joke earlier. I was like, Blake ain't gonna be in 1918.
No.
No fucking way.
Shit. Can't relate.
Yeah, that singing scene is like, damn, this is fucked
Old boy
up.
has some pipes too.
Yeah,
It's
he was
nice.
singing.
Like I couldn't imagine sitting there.
I couldn't
Just
imagine being
contemplating
white.
life.
Must
Yeah.
be great.
Like how the fuck did I
Yeah.
get here?
You got drafted.
Yeah.
The government said, "Hey, here's a mail."
The
envelope.
queen said, "Hey."
Yeah.
Let's go. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Yeah.
My favorite part is easily the town scene. So after he gets shot by the sniper in the head, that whole scene just gets me fucking hot and bothered.
It's so good.
I'm like, God
I really like when he
damn.
leaves the basement thing with the girl and he's running through the town to get away and then he jumps into the river. I think that shot was really cool too.
And like the lighting,
Yeah.
like how it goes from the red of the town or the orange of the town into the blue of like the fresh new morning sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is really cool.
The blues are great in the like when it starts to like lighten up.
Or like when he's floating and the petals start to fall. I was like, oh fuck. Oh, it's so serene.
It's snowing.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna die though, but it's serene.
Like yeah, I know because you just said snowing, which is not snow, but it like sometimes looks like snow. When it's like fire and the ash starts falling or whatever, like in the barn scene, like that's really cool too. There's like a lot of good like aesthetics of this movie.
Yeah.
So like there's many scenes where it's like little things like and it's nice subtle elements, but it just looks so good.
Yeah.
And I know it wasn't snowing. That's what Blake told him when they got to the
It's like it's
the
bloody
barn house.
snowing.
the farm.
It's like it's snowing.
Wait, what happened?
Boy,
Hey, you
bruv.
Oh, I got hit.
Am I dying?
That's so sad though. He's like he
Boy, you're
like
bloody
dies
dying.
fast. Like,
he
the
bleeding
shot.
out. He got
Yeah.
fucking
all
stabbed.
that
as
they
fuck.
should have brought some kind of equipment. That boy didn't stand a goddamn chance.
They brought the gauze. What else could
1917.
they bring?
Yeah.
I don't know, the fucking gunpowder,
The-
blow that
the-
shit
the
up. I don't know.
Gunpowder.
Okay, buddy.
Dude, Man vs. Wild shit, man. Light it up.
They didn't invent morphine until World War II, dude.
Wait, really?
I think what he could have
Really?
actually done
No, I don't know.
Oh, I was like, what?
was taken something from the fire and like,
And cauterize the wound.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, he would have just been bleeding internally.
Internally, yeah.
It's always bottom sometime.
No, you don't.
Nah.
We don't. I mean, you don't. It depends on the stab wound, of
You
course.
see how
But he didn't even
deep
try.
that blade
No.
went in?
Well, what the fuck? He was in shock.
No, I
It was
didn't
like
see
a-
how
like-
far the blade went in because by the time we were done, he
Nah,
was.
it was that whole motherfucking blade.
It was
The
the
whole
whole
blade went
fucking
in.
He's like
blade.
coming out by the time we see it. He
It's at
stabbed
least
him.
6 inches.
Dude, it was a 6-inch blade, but he
I'll show
also
you
had
a 6-inch blade.
he also had the gear on, so he probably got 4 inches. But sometimes 4 inches is enough.
Hey,
4 inches. It's
That's
not
all
about
you
the
need.
length of the knife. It's about the
Yeah.
girth. It was a
Yeah.
3-inch knife width-wise. Where the fuck were we at? How did we get there?
Favorite parts. Shoot
yeah.
them up. I
Alex,
took it there.
Alex, what was your least favorite part of 1917?
I don't have one.
3 out of 10. All right, well,
I really love this movie, but I'm gonna give it a 2 out of.
I just why they gotta be so why are they fighting?
Why can't they all just get along?
Eric,
Who's
what,
this Hitler
what was
guy?
your
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
wrong.
Why is he so
Poor
bad?
Hitler. Eric, what was your least favorite part of 1917?
Why
James,
is that dude falling over, man? Fuck him.
wait,
He
who
shouldn't
fallen
fell
over?
The extra.
Oh,
They ran into at the end.
he ruined the
Jesus.
perfect scene.
He's gonna hang on to that for the longest time.
I hope
Yeah.
you meet that guy and you're like, you
I know.
piece of shit.
It's pretty noticeable though. Like I even seen it on the first watching.
I
I
never
didn't-
noticed it.
I didn't notice that he stayed down.
I noticed that every time the first time I saw it, I was like,
Yeah.
why that guy not get up? He bumped into
No,
him.
you didn't. You fucking
You're talking about
liar.
pixels, 30 pixels to 60 pixels.
That doesn't even make sense in the scene, idiot. But like, I was.
I seen a whole ass man stay on the ground.
I didn't. I was paying more attention to a boy in those
And
eyes.
for
Man,
the next 2 minutes, he's still on the ground.
why the fuck you looking? You're like, get out of the way, Schofield. I'm trying to find the dead guy in the back.
Yeah,
Like,
where'd he go?
fucking asshole.
Well, because you noticed it because the second guy stood up.
I
And he
did,
was
Yeah.
like, "Man,
but
what
I
the
didn't
fuck?"
notice it. I was like, dude, he's blowing through these motherfuckers. Look at this guy. Boom.
Not.
I was.
And every time he hit one of those guys, it literally looked like that's how it was supposed to be.
Yeah, look choreograph.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like it makes more sense that he ran into people because he's
Maybe-
fucking running chaotic.
Maybe he really just knocked the wind out his ass. And he
Yeah,
was
maybe.
like, oh, shit.
I'm gonna just.
Maybe.
I'm gonna stay down here.
I'm the cut.
No, you're not gonna cut. All right.
All right.
I'll die right here.
I'm
We
gonna
find
go
it
sleep.
bad. It's like he died on that scene.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah.
He fell on his bayonet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. James, what was your least favorite part of 1917?
I guess I don't like how much he gets hurt and then he's just fine in the end. Like, boy, they should have had him die because old boy was hurt.
We don't
got-
know
Well,
if
you
he
don't-
was
you don't
fine.
know if
Don't you
he-
dare.
I wanted to know. That's
Don't
my
you
issue.
dare.
Write the director and see if he'll tell you what happened.
Shawn Mendes ain't writing me back.
He's too busy writing hit singles, dude.
Yeah.
My least favorite part. I don't know, man. I really do love this fucking movie, dude. I loved it when I first saw it. Loved it the second time I saw it. I loved it the third time I saw it. It's all really good. I really wish Blake
What a
didn't
love.
die. I really wish he didn't die. This time it like really emotionally hit me. I think more than the other 2 times I saw it. He was dying, and I was like, "God damn, this is sad."
The way,
Holy
the
fuck,
way he dies is pretty crazy. Like, just the way they
it's
shoot
fucked
it.
up.
dude! Him like passing out and then waking back up and being like, "Are we under fire? Are we under siege right now?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"No, bro, you got stabbed. Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm fucking dying over here."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He should have never listened to him, though, to get that goddamn water. Like, bro, he never been outside the wire. He doesn't know any better,
He
dude.
should have looked Blake in the eye and stabbed that dirty fucking German right in the
Yeah.
neck. But yeah, I don't really. I think that's like the least favorite, only because I'm like, oh shit, I gotta watch this man die. I have to watch his soul leave his fucking body.
Like, it's very important for the mission, but like the fact that he kind of, I don't know, I feel like he just dies too soon in the movie. Like, and
But it almost go ahead.
I don't know if I see, but I don't know how I would have liked it, because obviously, like, the execution is done well, but it's like, because if they had him die in the end, I'd be like, fuck, man, he got almost there, and then they killed him before he his brother. So like, I don't know what would have been better.
I mean, it subverts what you think is gonna happen. You
Yeah.
think Blake is gonna be the one to make it all the way, and then he fucking gets stabbed. He goes out, he goes out off screen. He gets stabbed. You don't even see it happen. You see the blade come out.
Yeah,
It's just like, god damn.
All
and
you
you don't
hear
even
is,
see what happens to his body.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
like when I was watching, I was like, when I remember, like, I guess I misremembered. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's gonna walk away. They're gonna pick up his body and like take it somewhere, but they don't.
They leave
Like,
it by the
no, they
fucking
just leave it
lake
there.
or whatever.
Yeah, well, there's some people that are gonna come in and like obviously collect bodies or whatever, but like it's still weird because I was thinking like, oh yeah, they must pick him up and take the body or whatever, and I totally forgot that they just leave his ass there.
No, you know what my least favorite part, really quick before we move on, is the magic fucking material that their jacket is made out of to waterproof all the shit in Schofield's pockets. Because my man's was floating in the water for however many fucking miles, and then he opened his tin and there's no water and nothing. That bitch ain't vacuum sealed. Get the fuck out of here.
That tin is fucking sealed, man. Shut up.
You can seal these nuts, Eric. It's not.
He put a little Vaseline around the rim, dude. Come on.
I mean, you don't know how good that British technology was in 1917.
You're right.
That's actual steel they're using, dude. Not no
They had
goddamn plastic.
State of the art.
Goddamn plastic. Yeah, but that was the only thing. Like, at the end, when he opened it and he looked at the picture of his family, I was like, that shit would be sopping wet. That's some WAP ass shit right there.
Oh, everything they had should have been wet though. Like even before, like in the mud and stuff, it would have been grimy and
Yeah, it would have been nasty.
Yeah, it was all clean. You couldn't read those letters.
The fact that they were even using a map effectively, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they had to use the wind and stars.
All right, girl, do you want to ask the cinema score questions or do you want me to?
No, I can.
Well, you gotta stop fucking with whatever you're fucking with over there.
Joey,
Bye.
would you rent it?
No.
Oh. Would you buy this movie physically?
Yes.
Would you buy it digitally?
I almost did. I almost bought it physically and digitally because I thought Eric was telling me the physical copy I bought didn't come with a digital code. So I
also thought that.
I was just gonna spend the extra $15 and buy the bitch again because I was like, I gotta have it digitally. Go ahead.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, Voodoo?
Yes.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
Yes.
And would you recommend?
100% yes.
James,
Yes.
would you rent it?
No.
No. Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
Digitally?
No.
$5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, Voodoo?
Walmart. It's the holidays. They got them good sales.
Would you put it on in the background while people are over?
Sure. I think this movie's fine. Like, I feel like you can come in and out of it and you get what's going on.
And would you recommend?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like war movies. Sure.
Eric,
Yep.
would you rent it?
Nope.
Would you buy this movie physically?
Yee.
Digitally?
Yee.
$5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, Voodoo?
FYE, yeah.
Oh
Keep
my.
them in business, baby.
Would you put it on in the background while people are over?
Nope.
And would you recommend?
100%.
Okay.
You gotta
Alex.
Oh,
No.
I thought the persons usually like ask themselves.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yes, across the board.
Can I go first with the ratings?
Typically, the person
You're running the show right now. Go for it. He can't stop you.
Alex, what do you give Shawn Mendes's classic hit 1917?
I give it 5,200 feet of trenches out of 10.
God damn.
Nobody was gonna steal that from you. Nobody else remembered
I
that.
couldn't remember that number.
Yeah, what the fuck? Nobody remembered that number. You're so
Wow.
ridiculous. Eric, what do you give 1917?
I give it 1,629.45 out of 1917, which equates to 85%.
What? James, what do you give 1917?
A very simple 8 out of 10 trench foot.
Wow, that's higher than I thought you were gonna give it. I totally didn't.
This
think
is
you were
not
gonna
You
what-
give
guys
it.
act like I say I hate this movie.
You
I just
did!
literally
You
do.
act like you hate this movie. You act like it. I'm telling
it's
you,
a good
I'm,
war movie.
I'm telling
it's a good
you,
movie.
the actions that you take are that of someone who does not like this movie.
I'm just saying it's a good movie. I said I'll put this on record. If it wasn't nominated for Best
You're
Picture,
wrong.
I would have been okay with it.
Well, you're
The
wrong.
fact that he was nominated, I'm okay with as well.
I can't stand you.
For the record.
You ain't shit, James.
You're not.
For the record.
Oh,
It's
man,
no Saving Private Ryan.
I don't know. I just give it like a 9.99 out of 10.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hey, no film can be perfect.
Hey,
No,
we could,
I think honestly, if I'm not giving it just like a joke one or whatever, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. There are some definite flaws that I was like, oh, that's weird. After seeing it a third time, you really start to see how it's not perfect. But that first time, I was like, damn, this movie's fucking perfect.
my thing is this movie's a
Send
solid
it.
8 out of 10. I feel like any watch. I feel like the first time first time watch, I can see why a lot of people enjoy this movie. But to me, like the more I see it, I think I would find it more boring. Is my issue with it.
Nah, it's not more boring. I can promise you that.
Nah.
It's not.
Now, I mean, I was more bored this time. The second time I watched it.
Yeah, but that's because you were probably already trying to figure out something else to do. You were trying to like figure out how you could be sick so you didn't have
I was trying
to.
I was trying to figure out, how to get out of this podcast today.
Yeah, that is.
I was gonna call in sick, have my mom write a note.
So she's gonna sign the doctor's name or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. I gave you enough time. You got that wheel or what, buddy?
I've been ready.
Oh wow, be many. All right.
Uh,
Hold on, wait. I'm not ready.
Well, Joey's not ready, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me him.
Remember the Titans?
Oh,
Good
no.
one. Okay.
Warrior. It's the UFC movie,
Okay,
not like
okay.
the Warriors.
Yep.
Friday Night Lights, the movie.
Friday. Friday.
Friday.
Oh,
Night
fuck.
Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Miracle. It's the 2004
Wow,
hockey movie.
you said fuck it. We're watching sports movies. How do you spell miracle? Miracle.
Miracle.
I got it.
Okay. And a non-sports movie, Dazed and Confused.
Oh, look at you. Dazed and
I've never seen any of these films besides
What?
Titans.
The only movie I haven't seen on here is Miracle. That's cool.
These are all like good sports movies, though. Like, there's some movies that I personally like as sports movies, but I like to at least put like good sports movies since you guys aren't big on them.
You wild as hell, Eric. I think it's
couldn't
just
put,
the
It's
way-
not that I'm not big on them. I just don't see them.
What's that one football movie with
that one football movie she
what's her
said.
name in it?
Who's what?
Oh,
Blindside with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, you can put that in there.
Ugh, that movie's trash.
It's okay. It's not great. It's one of I mean, the football movies I put on here are definitely better.
Yeah, 100%. That movie's kind of racist when you think about it.
Yeah.
Dude, what's
You
what's
had
going
a
on with
pick.
cameras.
Your way was above 4.
So for some reason, I'm kind of just moving this shit around. It's all right. People will deal with it. Is because the
Yeah.
order on Discord changed for some reason. So like it actually fucked up the main podcast too, but you guys just didn't watch me fix that.
Damn, look at
All
you
right,
fixing
James, give me it.
it. Spin that.
Wheel.
Oh.
Here we go. Remember the
Yeah, left side.
And it's on Disney Plus if anybody else wants to watch it.
You couldn't give me a fucking strong side?
Oh, my bad.
Left
Wrong
side!
Wrong side!
Titans. Oof,
Fucking
that was
asshole.
loud as fuck.
Alright, so that means next week we will be reviewing Remember the Titans. I have to go back to... Oh, wait. They can't see the magic. I forgot to change the fucking... I forgot to change the thing. So, thank you so much for allowing me to get to the intro. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerOrLaterTV for our review of 1917. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias at SoonerOrLaterTV. If you couldn't catch us on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, then listen to us on every single podcast platform known to man. Our episodes are recorded live on Sunday nights and uploaded every Tuesday morning. So tune in next week for our review of Remember the Titans. Wear your mask. Hug your loved ones. I love you. It's still Biden country. And goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.